Hi, I'm Mike Andrzejewski from C-Bar Restaurant here at Nickel City Chef, Part 10. Really exciting battle between J.J. Richert of Torches and Dino DeBell of the up-and-coming Blue Monk Gastropub. Well, a lot of different preparations, a lot of ingredients that were not seen before. We've seen rabbit, foie gras used again, octopus for the first time that I've seen, some bison, just across the board, really good food, really intense battle. It was probably one of the closest battles ever.
My name is Duncan Ross. I own Arrowhead Spring Vineyards in Lockport, New York. And on Nickel City Chef today, we were the secret ingredient, our Meritage Reserve, our Reserve Chardonnay, and our ice wine. This was very, very creative use of the local wine in the food with a lot of local produce. It was red wine risotto, which was very red and dark and looked luscious. It was incorporated into the dessert, both the red and the Meritage and the Chardonnay, as well as the ice wine, was used to soak into a pound cake.
My name is Bedenko. I write for Buffalo Pundit at westernnewyorkmedia.net. I also write restaurant reviews for The Spree, and I was one of the judges for Nickel City Chef 10 today. It was really interesting to watch how the two chefs used different techniques and had a different sort of vision as to how to apply those secret ingredients to the dishes that they presented to us.
My name is Dino DeBell. I'm from Cole's Restaurant and Blue Monk. Today I was the challenging chef against J.J. Richert from Torches. For the first course we did a pan-roasted monkfish with a warm fingerling potato salad using a Chardonnay butter sauce and ramp oil, bacon lardoons.
Hi, I'm J.J. Richert from Torches Restaurant, and today was Battle Wine. First course we did a surf and turf. We did some Chilean sea bass, which we smoked with Chardonnay oak barrel chips. We served it over a white wine risotto, and we did a little bit of just a classic white wine beurre blanc on the bottom of that. Garnished it with some pea shoots. Then on the other side, in the pressure cooker, we cooked some veal cheeks. We braised those nice with a lot of red wine, mirepoix, carrot, celery, onion, a lot of red wine and tomato product. Then we served that over some Meritage mashed potatoes by using a wine syrup and whipping those into the mashed potatoes.
Today for our second course we did a rabbit involtini stuffed with wild ramps and foie gras wrapped in caul fat. We served that with a red wine Meritage risotto with wild morels. We also utilized a pickled ramp bulb using the Chardonnay wine.
For second course, we wanted to do kind of more of a peasant-style dish. So what we did was we braised some octopus and some white wine, and we did that in the pressure cooker with heirloom tomatoes, a bunch of herbs, and a little bit of acid, a little bit of vinegar in there. And we threw the corks in there from the wine bottle, too, to kind of give it a little bit of flavor. We served that over top of a bison sausage that we marinated with Meritage, as well as some cherries and lots of herbs. Wrapped that whole thing in caul fat, and then put it over some sauteed ramps. And for the sauce, we did a red wine and maple syrup reduction, which we just kind of lightly drizzled, and it worked really well with the different components on that dish.
For the third course, we did a lemon pound cake with ice wine, strawberries steeped in the Meritage, made a syrup with that, and ricotta cheese with semi-sweet chocolate.
Third course, we did a Chardonnay sorbet, and it was really kind of hard to pull off in the amount of time that we had, given the fact that we had to boil the wine and the sugar. We jump-started it with some frozen CO2. We threw that in there to get it nice and cold fast. And then we used kind of a new method, which is molecular gastronomy, and we used sodium alginate and calcium chloride to actually take the raw red wine and turn that into caviar-sized droplets, and we garnished the white wine sorbet with that. And we played it off with just a little bit of an arrowhead tweel, just to kind of give a little homage to the people that work so hard to make the fabulous wine.
JJ's dishes were more sort of eclectic, whereas DeBell's were more traditional. They were more sort of something you would find like a hearty kind of comfort food, whereas JJ was kind of showing off the technical skill that he has. Both of them use the secret ingredient very well. JJ won, but I think really nobody lost today. They really both did an incredible job with the resources that they had and with the ingredient that they had. And it really shows off the fact that Western New York has everything that any other region in the country has to offer when it comes to great cuisine. and there's really nothing that we should be ashamed about. And we should really no longer focus so much on pizza and wings when there's so much more out there and so much innovation going on a daily basis in the local restaurant scene.